Let's go, everybody! Another Heroes of the Storm Best of 3 series, part of the Mythical Championship, the end of season tournament of Division 1 and Heroes Lounge. The best Heroes of the Storm teams in Division 1 are going up against each other, and after Team Hype took down Disgusting, they now have to face off against Skoghsapor, where we have a couple of players that you will not only see in the CCL, but also in the upcoming Meta Madness tournament. On our first map, Infernal Shrines, on the left side, we got Nox on Brightwing, also on Imperius, Lopaka again on Ragnaros, Days on Jojo, and Panax is playing Vala. Skogsapor in red with Gunnar, Galdegunnar on Deckard Kane, Skog on Diva, we got Backhold on Diablo, Sven on Sonya, as so often, and Gia is playing Gul'dan. It's a pretty tough opponent. Team Hype, they already took down Paper Maladin, they were successful against Disgusting. Now they go up against Skogsapor, and this is going to be a much tougher opponent for them. Not impossible to beat, but definitely a pretty tough nut to crack. So, we'll see how this one works out. We got our slam build on Sonya again, as we've now seen multiple times in the past. A really aggressive setup. And off we go with another move straight up against Skog. Diva, alright, can they go for the pilot? Doesn't seem like it. And Ragnaros is coming in with a big hit right here. Oh my god, good damage. And Gia, oh, he actually survives Deckard Kane with the big boy reflexes and hits Jojo with a stick. There's the kill. That was a neat one. Check this out. Kill number 1 right there. They get the wall stun out, they get the kill, and they save the targets just before that. Nicely done. Good start for Skogsapor here. But holy hell, that was close. Red team nearly lost 2 heroes in this last encounter, so there's that. Either way, now as all of this starts to focus a bit more down to the bottom of the map as the camps are spawning, we have quite a bit of action coming through. And I actually kind of like it. Honestly, I gotta admit that this Heroes of the Storm tournament has been pretty neat. Mythical Championship, just in general, is super fun. And we've seen some crazy games. As far as close Heroes of the Storm games go, I think especially the previous series where we had the core down to 15% was pretty nuts. But let's find out if this particular match, this best of 3, is also going to hold on strong to that. Ragnaros came in with his trade right away, tried to secure the camp for the team, but they couldn't make that work. Problem is that we have the red team already with Sonya at the top getting extra experience and starting to take structures down. Sven is busy, and that's a bit of an issue. At the bottom of the map, the fight continues in a 4 versus 4 fashion, but Sonya has done some serious work at the top lane. Now they take also a kill against Vala, and I don't know, but this is a problem. Oh no, the damage over time. 3 kills to 0. 1.5 level lead. Big damage at the top lane. Not a good start for Team Hype. They were maybe a bit overhyped for this game. They came after a victory against Paper Maladin Disgusting with a lot of confidence probably into this match, and currently things are not looking good for them at all. I mean, honestly, they lost every single one of the mercenary camps at the bottom of the map. And I don't really know what they can do here to bring this back, because the problem is that on the Shrine phase, there is more than a realistic chance that level 7 will be available for the red team. So this is a horrible start. This is an atrocious start into this first game of the best of 3. Let's see if they can turn this around. But it's a tall order at this point to come back into the game. Now if they can get maybe a kill in the team fight before level 7 is available for the red team, that might be a chance, but Vala, oh my god, so low. There's no way Vala can re-engage into the battle. It has been an even fight for the objective stacks up to this point, but now the red team is pulling it ahead, and they also are so close to level 7 that it would be a bit of a suicidal move for Team Hype to move in. As even a zoning move from Skog, he comes in and is just like, yep, get the hell out of here. It's time for my bomb. And here comes the first Punisher. And this is a push with a talent advantage and the objective itself. Is anybody rotating down to the bottom of the maps? Doesn't seem like it, so a bit of experience is going to be lost to them. But they can try and push this now. One of the turrets is already gone. D.Va is the one to move down to the bot side as a second wave is coming in. So Skog has to make sure that he is not losing out on all of this, or they will lose the advantage that they've been working for the entire time. Sonya's pressuring the top lane. Level 7 talents give them a huge lead, of course. Fel set up on level 7 for Gia on his Gul'dan, and they are doing some serious work here. Yep, that's actually nicely done. That's a lot of damage on the thing, and the fountain is down. I mean, this doesn't get much better than that. Sven apparently diving past, trying to get some hits in. Dodges out on a bit of damage, doesn't get it at all. No way! Alright, he doesn't care. Someone just rides out of the fight. At the bot lane, we have a kill against Gul'dan, but Ragnaros also dies. They're looking for more, though. They're trying to get the kill against Johanna, and Vala's also a bit low. Sonya's now in the middle of the map, and is starting to push for the fort once again. Full level lead. Once that they have level 10, they can start to go for another big hit here. It's a weird one. Honestly, as much as first games go, this is definitely a weird start for Team Hype. It's not impossible to come back. Again, you win one team fight at the right time, and all of a sudden you are taking the lead. But initially, at least, Skoghsapor was just way, way stronger here. And I feel that our rotational play is a bit better when it comes to the minion soak on lanes. So it's one of the reasons why they had an experience. Another one is, of course, that they were able to take just so many more of the camps. And they again stole the blue team's camp away at the top left. So that's already a big deal too. Now here comes the setup as they're making a play for Gia, but it could turn against them. As now Imperius gets attacked, the rotation of Ragnaros and Sonya is still ongoing. Backhul gets saved by Deckard Cain, the old man with the potions. Nice. Very, very nice. Okay, so another camp is taken, 2 camps still up. There's the level 10, that's the problem. And we got the old man with the stare a while and listen. Listen or get wrecked, your choice. But at least Team Hype able to lock in their own heroic ability, and it's a falling sword, baby. Falling sword into Sulfuras, probably, I guess. I mean, there's no combo to be set up here, so it's not like we have an Anduin for a light bomb. There's no Ana on the other side, so he's going to try to bully the elderly. Going to bully for the old man. They're trying to steal the camp away. Yeah, Jojo is moving in. Sonya and Ragnaros are both on their way to attack against Gul'dan. There's the falling sword, and that's a kill. They stole the camp away, but they lose Deckard Cain. The counter kill against Imperius. Alright. Yeah, even with the commitment of Ragnaros, they are able to get a counter kill, and they take the camp. So another big win for Skoghsapor. They still have D.Va in here. They go for the fort. They take that down too. Top fort has suffered a lot of damage as well. So it's not only the problem that the top fort is in trouble, it's an issue that the fountain has been eliminated. The next objective is on the top lane. So how are you going to play this out now? You're going to be in huge problems here. Definitely a bit nasty now. I mean, again, either way, just imagine Gul'dan nibbling a little bit with his Fel on the fort. It's going to fall 100%. So this is, I don't want to say, it's not really a do or die moment for Team Hype yet, but they are definitely starting to lose control of the game. They were fighting back a bit just before level 10, but now they need to lock in this Punisher, or it's going to be a very, very tough game for them. Yeah, this is tricky. Now they got their ults back, so that's that. But we also have Horrify still available, and that is a big tool that could be used to take, for example, Johanna down whenever she steps a bit too far forward. And Jojo already gets attacked here as Diablo moves in from the side. Nice setup, and there's the kill. Beautiful kill. And again, the old man is now coming in. There's the falling sword. They're trying to make a play for Parnax. Oh my god, they're all so low. They are all so low. They got the kill, but they don't have any hit points left. Vala doesn't have any mana either. She has to fall back, and Diablo had his soul stacks completed. So he is now moving back into the team fight. Yeah, damn. Sven is now sitting tight. We got in the middle of the map. Okay, Lopaka is still pressuring this out too. And here we have it. Bam. Let's go straight at it again. Mid lane, bot lane, both under pressure. Mortar Punisher now in the middle. It's another issue for them. There's the fort taken down. And 5 kills to 4, so you gotta give it to Team Hype. They're at least coming back in kills. They're shaking off the problems from the early game, and they are on the same level. They are closing in on level 13. The problem is really just structures, and structures, of course, matter a whole lot here. They open the sidewall up because they hope that they can capitalize on the Punisher stun. That doesn't happen. But now they take the wall down. Ragnaros, he's fantastic at defending against any kind of summoning objective. So he's slowing this down again. There's a lot of zoning happening here too. Brightwing is going to get damaged. They're hoping for a kill against Johanna as they're coming in. But the spear of Sonya is missing. They're turning against Imperius though. And that's a kill. Punisher is still active and might jump in again. They take down Jojo too. Oh my god, it's a triple kill. They go for the triple kill and they take the keep down. They want more. They go for Ragnaros. Rag in trouble. But Deckard Cain doesn't connect it. Now the keep is down. I don't think they can go for core here, but oh boy, does that hurt now. Oh my god, they are so far behind. There's 3 structures that were already eliminated. I mean, we knew from the start that it would be difficult for Team Hype because this is a tough opponent that they're going up against here. I mean, just look at this lineup. You have players that we've now all seen in the post-HGC era play on some of the top teams within Europe. Play also in, in the CCL, in some of the big tournaments, in Division S, and it's kind of difficult to go up against them. But this is really just a bit of another level that we're seeing right now, at least from the rotational play. They're exploiting every single mistake that you make, absolutely ruthlessly. Now, again, Team Hype, they have already crawled their way back once, a bit into this series. Now that they have only 4 kills behind, maybe with a good team fight they can start to turn things around. But they need to win an objective, they need to win a team fight. And Brightwing, of course, helps them in this situation. When you lose one of your keeps, any kind of global that you have in your lineup is going to be super helpful to ensure that you are not losing too much lane control and that you can push this back all the time. So, yep, there's that. But again, we'll see if they can bring this back. It's going to be really tricky now that level 16 is ready for Skoghsapor. That's a huge power spike for the team. 16 is one of the most impactful talents, pretty much regardless of whatever hero composition you play. Now 20, of course, and 10 are taking the cake, but 16 is just incredible. Right now, domination for Diablo low is insane. You are continuing with the synergy on your slam for Sonya, which gives him more damage. The Ruinous Affliction for Gul'dan, for example, combos off so well with the level 1 talent. It's just incredible how much damage you can do with that thing if you land the proper combo. Ancient Blessings in. There's like so much happening right now. So it's gonna be tough. The objective, on the other hand, hasn't been announced yet, so that's the good news. That's the good news for Team Hype. If they can just soak the 3 lanes and every lane is getting pushed against them, so it's easy experience to grab and experience that you can get without getting too greedy and moving out too far onto the map. But as long as you get that half level until the next objective is ready, you are gonna have a chance to bring this back with a good team fight. So they're losing the wall in the middle. The camp gets stolen away too. They won't be able to do anything about that. It's not a... I mean, first of all, you don't want to fight against the talent advantage. Second of all, this is not an area where they're going to excel, given that we have Gul'dan plus also Diablo with an Apocalypse over here. If you go into the choke point, Deckard Cain alone could already set it up with the stay a while and listen. Follow up from Diablo, and then your entire team is in trouble. But they get level 16. And again, this is the one thing that you want to do. You want to get your level 16... Make sure they get the extra talent and now take the fight. And if they play that one well, they have a chance here to bring this back. Now, at the same time, if of course you're now losing the next one here too, you're gonna have another problem at your hand because likely the bottom keep is gonna fall and you might even lose the game. So that's tricky too. The team that wins this series, by the way, moves on to the grand final. Don't even think I've mentioned that just yet. So in the grand final, Hazu's team is waiting. Hazu's Division 1 team in Heroes Lounge. And no, it's not washed up. Players are allowed to play in different teams for this particular league. It's still an amateur league. But here comes the jump. Nice move to go for Sven, but they couldn't. They're very aggressive right now. Team Hype, they want this one. There's the explosion though, and Jojo gets saved, but Imperius is again in trouble, and the wall stun is back. Huld is just wrecking him. Imperius is down. Sonya gets the kill, granted. There's Brightwing getting crushed. And now it seems that Vala is also going to fall. It's a triple kill, baby. The top lane is already getting pressure. There's catapults moving on to the core. And it seems like Skoghsapor is locking in the first victory in this particular series. One step closer to the grand final. Yeah, where Team Hazu is currently waiting. And again, always the caveat, no, it's not washed up. It's Hazu's Division 1 team. There's, of course, still the Punisher at the bottom of the map, but they're already going for the core a little bit here. Occupying also everybody that is still alive, which means that the bot lane is going to eat tons of damage. You don't even have to go for the core right now, but as long as they're threatening it, the blue team has to defend it, which means that this bad boy, Gia, can just sit at the bottom of the map and completely rack the wall and also go for this. Oh, nice! No way! What? There we go. That's how we get a kill. Run, Gul'dan, run. That was a nice one, but they pay the price. Ragnaros is down, and so is Imperius. But again, there's a chance the game ends. They try to go for the keep, but take a look at this one. Well, the fight still goes on. Like, that was actually a fun one. Gia on the run. They push everything on him, and then the meatball takes him down. The Swedish meatball eliminates him. Punisher is still on 20%. The keep at the bot lane, as I said, is about to fall. So is the one in the middle. Yeah, it's going to be the end of the game. They only have Brightwing and Vala that are defending here. And that's just not going to be enough. Keep is getting attacked, backhold as well. But he is totally happy to act a bit like a punching ball while the rest of the team is ending the game itself. And now with both of the keeps falling, this is of course going to be the end of it one way or another. The core is already down to 50%. And they're going to take this one too. Finally, Vala is dead, but so is Diablo. He's going to be back. Then Ragnaros is coming in with everything that he has, but it's not happening. This is game. This is the 1-0 lead in the best of 3 series. Skoghsapor against Team Hype. Nicely done. Well played.
Before we head into game number 2, make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you haven't done it yet, so you don't miss out on any future content here on Khaldor TV.
Game number 2! Skoghsapor is in the lead in our best of 3 series here at the Mythical Championship. Our Heroes of the Storm tournament of the day. And, well, it's gonna be a little bit hype. Team Hype on the left side with the blue. Nox on Anduin, Halcyon and Sylvanas, Opak on Zeratul. Okay, they're getting aggressive here, aren't they? Yeah, they're on Rexa, and we got Parnax on Muradin. It's always kind of fun when you have a player shifting roles within a series. It's always a bit weird. Skoghsapor on the right side with the Skog on Garrosh, Berkol on Hanzo, Galnegulna on Anna, Sven on Deathwing, and Gia is playing Li Ming. Alright, let's get this one started. Again, there's a chance that this is going to be the last map in the series, of course. Hype has different plans. They want to force the entire series. They want to force the best of 3 to go the full length. The whole idea, of course, being that they are trying to advance to the grand final to face off against Hazu's team, who is patiently waiting right now for their opponent. Parnax, the aggressive jump in immediately, went on the level 1 stacking quest for a Stormbolt. Likely to follow it up with a Sledgehammer even. Oh, but that's a kill against Zeratul. Yep, that's some neat reaction that we have from the red team here. Zeratul was trying to dive in for a bit of damage and he immediately got punished for it. And they just said like, nope, that's not gonna happen, my friend. Sorry. So, at the same time, they're starting to make the next play here. Go, careful. There's the kill. Okay, there's the counter kill. Alright, I was already a bit worried when Zeratul went down, but that redeems my faith a little bit in this case. Now back. Ooh, Berkul also is getting wrecked. Okay, now the aggression is there. Zeratul came back and he's mad apparently. He died and he just said, hey, this was not really fun. So he is angry and he's gonna try and check that out. But again, looking at this, immortal damage. Li Ming always nice for this, for the poke play. We have Hanzo with his level 4, which is going to be pretty neat. Pretty sure that he's still going to commit to it, despite the fact that he didn't go into the setup on level 1. But on the other side, we have, I mean, mainly Sylvanas that does the damage. There's of course more damage here than that, but she's going to be the main for them. Good save from Anduin, at least for now. They're trying to take the front line down again, and they do, and Muradin escapes. Aggressive move by Sylvanas, and we get 3 kills to 1. Okay, impressive. That's actually a very solid start for Team Hype. The aggression is paying off here. Oftentimes when you see a team play against opponent that is favored and is supposed to be the favorite or just a better team in general, you'll see them play either really defensive or way too aggressive, but they are really towing the line right now. They go in deep, but they haven't lost anybody since the initial kill against Zeratul, and now they're doing fairly well here. Picking up a few more kills, taking the earlier level 4, and really determined to bring this back to a 1-1 score and force game number 3. Yeah, me likey. So, with all of this, we got the level 4 talents now kicking in. We got the traditional, more auto-focused setup for Zeratul, so very lightly Might of the Nerazim on level 10. Even an A has started to pick that up a little bit. We talked about it during the CCL match where Cure actually went for it. So top side, seems like we're going to see Rexa eliminated, and so does Misha. Misha is now down 2. As over here, another Shaman Camp gets taken, so just in time for our first objective here on the map. We have both teams going for the Shaman Camp, timing that properly, and setting it up just as Rexa is about to come back too. Deathwing still sitting at the top side though. Sven this time not on Sonya, instead just Deathwinging it up. Parnax the only one to attack. He went into Sledgehammer, by the way, so he has some extra damage, but is of course not quite as much yet. He needs to have some more stacks on his level 1 before that's going to be super successful. Down here with Hanzo committing to his level 4 talent, as you would expect. They are doing a fairly decent job on the damage output too, and they're actually taking right now the lead. It's only a small one, but I mean it's there. 3 kills to 2, and at the bot lane and top lane, the Shaman Camps are still pushing. And as I say it, the top camp is taken down. So, yeah, here comes the next move. Nice! Good kill! That was a toasty Sylvanas. Molten Flame can be a pretty neat tool, and even an Anduin pull does only do so much for you. So it's time to go for objective number 1. It seems like Skoghsapor is going to walk away with this one. Bit of a kill attempt maybe by Zeratul. I don't see it happening, to be honest with you. And they're burning it down. So the shield's going to be there, but can they keep Garrosh alive? That's the question. Gulnar with a bit more pew pew pew, and of course there's also 2 more health globes that are just spawning on site. Bot lane is still fine. The objective is traveling up to the top, and Deathwing is going to hold the bot lane for as long as needed. But yeah, that's now the opportunity to take some of the structures down. It's a bit unfortunate for Team Hype that they weren't able to get the first Immortal. They did well in the early stages with the kills that they were able to secure for themselves. But it's party time. Zeratul, yeah, he's looking for an opportunity. He has to dodge out on a lot of those abilities that are thrown out there, though. Parnax missing the Storm Bolt as he's hoping to flank into the backline to set Zeratul up for some damage. But the wall is slowly falling, and Anduin, no, he doesn't want to be at the front line. Anduin, he is more that backline support, you know. He's not really the guy that you want to have in a real fight. He's more so the guy that you want to have behind you shouting encouragements. That's where his real strength lies. And of course in running away. But you don't want him to be right up at the front. So, yeah, that didn't really do a whole lot here. Same time though, that fountain is down. Nice. And there's a double setup. Can he come in? Is there a flip? Muradin, stun, some free damage. Not enough though to take him down. Zeratul is looking for the kill, and they're actually boxing Garrosh in. Garrosh is completely boxed in, tries to turn it, and they just can't take Muradin down, can they? They're trying time and time again, but it's just not really happening here. So many times that the dwarf now escaped. It is kind of crazy. Bottom of the map, we still have our little interplay between Rexa and Deathwing. Big fat dragon against bear. And normally you would assume that... Honestly, I really feel like depending on the heroes, Blizzard needs to make some kind of special interactions. For example, if you have Misha just walking in, Deathwing should be allowed to just snack Misha and eat it. It's a fucking dragon! I mean, seriously. You should just be allowed to just walk up and eat Misha. Like, that's breakfast right there. That's breakfast. Put a little bit of syrup on it, and off you go. So, I don't know, we need special interactions like this. I really think that should be a thing. You can make an argument that a French dragon should be able to eat Murky that way. Eat the frog, you know. But instead, we get Anduin frontlining again. I told you shouldn't go there. So he's dead again. Good setup, by the way, from Skog. Well done here by him. But yeah, there's so many good ideas here. Also, Opaka, careful. Alright. Nice! Yep, Calamity, baby. And they got the level 10. The insta-pick that we saw from Li Ming now to get her ult and then use it against Zeratul was pretty sexy. Really well done. Me likey. And there's another objective on the map too. Now that Zeratul is down, it's a 5 versus 4, and that should at least give the red team an advantage. Trying to burn this down. Arrow connecting. Misha eating the damage for the team, but they still take Anduin down. Yeah, and the nano boosted Gia. The only problem that he has in this game is his mana pool. Yeah, no mana and can't kill anybody anymore. But the halftime show has already been won, so good for them, and they're working on the few remaining hit points. Oh, now that level 10 is in, maybe some comeback potential, but it's a rough one either way. Lopaka, yeah, there's an Ana kill, and there we go. Muradin taking Granny down. Yep. Oh, careful. He gets kind of crushed too. I mean, I gotta say that when it comes to frontline play, we got a lot of kills against Garrosh here. Definitely a little bit. Oh my god, nice. Okay, some individual pop-offs. Me likey, comeback. They haven't locked in the Immortal yet, and now the blue team with the 2 kills that they just secured. 3 in general. I mean, Ana's back, but still. They are able to make a play for the objective after all. I like it. That's actually pretty sexy. 7 kills to 7. Good job. Nice setup. I'm a little bit impressed here. I was afraid that we would see a total stop in this game, but far from it. Instead, the blue team is making a comeback, and just as I praise them, they have trouble on Muradin. Yep, the dwarf is on the run. Double Stormbolt, nice. And he's dead. Muradin is down, but the objective is taken by Team Hype. I'm pretty sure that they're hyped about this one. Alright, another arrow and another Misha kill. Misha taking one. Misha is the animal Bruno Mars of Heroes of the Storm. Taking, instead of grenades for them, she takes arrows for them. So that counts. Taking arrow to the knee there, more or less. Or to the paw. But now that we're moving to the top lane, it seems like there's nobody left to push with the Immortals. So that one is not going to take the fort down. They're pushing the bot lane instead with Sylvanas. Triple sleep dart! Triple sleep dart. Neat. And here comes the nano boost. And Gia is angry again. Alright. Gia's seeing red right now. So yeah, he wants to go for the kill. And he might be getting another one. There's already the reset. Tried to make a play for Sylvanas too, but couldn't even with the reset. And is still pushing them back here. Anyways, 8 kills to 10. And the red team with an early level 13 might just, with Illusionist, give Li Ming more opportunities to get those kills in quickly. Either way, camp at the bottom of the map is now about to be taken. And at the top lane, Deathwing is pushing for the fort even further. It's a bit of a closer game than I expected. With 18 kills, we are right now in a situation where we have 2 kills per minute, pretty much. So, yep, there's that. Same time. There's the push at the bottom of the map right now. Alright, let's go. First Stormbolt, and there's the taunt. Muradin, and goodbye. Parnax, there's no way. Is he actually getting out? Parnax, yeah, it's the dwarf. Can't kill the dwarf. Arrow, completely missing. Arrow camera is on point. YouTube is getting pretty tilted about the arrow cam, by the way. I really don't know why. Don't blame me, blame the observer. 3 kills. What? Alright, now they're really turning up the heat, aren't they? Damn. They are actually starting to crush this. I am very impressed. Team Hype with 4 kills. They take the fort down too. And the Sylvanas push is incredible. I like a lot the way that they are playing this right now. I really thought that after the first map they might play a bit too passive, that it would be for Skoghsapor a super easy series, but instead we're seeing some serious plays here, some nice aggression, a lot of confidence, good calls in these fights, and then capitalizing, thanks to Sylvanas, on the push power that they have in the team. Yeah, there's a lot of kills. It's a very kill-heavy series. There's a lot of fights happening. The teams are really focusing on those team fights now. But with the camp stolen away, the top fort is also in trouble, so we could actually end up with both of the forts being destroyed without Team Hype even winning the objective here just now. So there's that. Yeah, mistakes are ruthlessly being exploited here right now. It's actually quite nice. 12 kills to 10. Still, Zeratul also looking at the side for another engage. Both teams have level 13 talents. And there they go. For Ana, moving away as we speak, and Ana gets melted, and she's not the only one. It's another triple kill, and there's the quad kill. Guys, what is going on all of a sudden? 5-man team wipe, baby. 5-man team wipe, and they are murdering. Look at those setups. Oh my god, the light bomb jump of Muradin into the team, locking them down, and then they get kill after kill, 17 kills to 10, and that is a keep. That's a keep right here. Really well played by them. Skoghsapor, they lost their fort, they lost their keep at the bot lane, and that is Team Hype absolutely crushing 2 team fights in a row, walking away with the level 16 talent, and now having a very solid chance to win the halftime show too. They are murdering right now. I did not expect that heading into this game. The aggressive draft that they have, it works out so well. Zeratul with good play, Muradin with great engages, Stormbolt lockdowns, Anduin with a light bomb as it comes in. And this is starting to get a bit crazy now. I mean, if they can win this one, then game 3 is going to be a bit of a highlight. So there's that. Here comes the hit. Misha gets attacked again, gets burned down, but they're looking for a kill. And again, Anduin jumping in. This time he doesn't make it happen, though. The arrow is already used by Hanzo. Zeratul wanted to kill. He doesn't get it, but they might make the one against Garrosh happen. And indeed, they do. That's the kill against Sylvanas, though. So a kill for a kill. Yes, we're still fighting over the objective. And another big combo coming in from Gia as he's looking for another reset. Gets the Calamity hit. Comes in. Feign death is out, but that should be another one. Triple kill for Gia. Gia is popping off as we speak. He's looking for number 4 and likely gonna get it. Bam, straight to the face. Trying to make a play for Muradin too, but once again, the mana pool is the problem. Big plays right now by him though. And Gia isn't done yet. Gia wants another one. Sets it up. Calamity. There's the avatar. And I guess Muradin is gonna make it out. But they go for the Immortal now. But just look at those pop-ups. Bam. Coming over on the other side. Looking in a kill against Rexxar. And now they're following it up with more. The Immortal is about to be taken. And this is just an insane back and forth here. We are looking at 32 kills in this one. Just saying. 32 kills. And all of a sudden, Skoghsapor is back to business. They have a 16 talent, and they got the Immortal. After the initial halftime show was claimed by Team Hype. So this is a pretty solid game. Back and forth the entire time. Now the attempt to at least finally take a few forts too. Because so far, there was only one team that was on the receiving end of this beating. When we only look at structures. So Zeratul is at the top. He can maybe make sure that the fort in the top lane falls. He's not really helping with the defense at the bottom. And yes, as he commits to the top lane, this is going to be the end of the top fort. Now, there's no doubt that the bottom fort is going to fall too. Misha gets attacked again. And in we go. There's the kill against Misha. Top fort has fallen. And Zeratul, he might move back now, but that's a big wave that he just escorted in. So that's going to do some damage to the top structures as well. Not really breaking through towards the keep, I guess, but still. Bot lane, Immortal has lost the shield, so it's now in melee mode. And the red team is falling back here. They know that they can't really take too much, and they're still behind in experience, so they got to be a little bit careful. If they lose another fight, then they're in trouble. A lot of abilities just randomly fired away over here. Yeah, but time will tell what they can do. They're trying to go for another camp. Top side, Zeratul, just hiding out. Has gone into the Void Slash on level 16 now. The Might of the Nerazim plays so far have been pretty neat. Muradin with Skullcrack on level 7. He went into the Bronzebeard Rage on 13 and the Jump on 16 then again, of course. And the extra unstoppable frames for Sylvanas on level 16, thanks to the Will of the Forsaken, of course, are going to keep her alive whenever that arrow comes out or Garrosh moves in for another setup. But it's a pretty nasty one. The death count over here, look at Garrosh, by the way. He died 7 times. 7 times. Not even Anduin died that often. Anduin and Zeratul both died 4 times. So did Hanzo, by the way. But Garrosh is getting taken down at the top over and over again. There's a big push now through the bot lane, as you can see. It's mainly catapults and also some camps that have been taken. Nobody's really pushing with it. The whole idea for Team Hype is to get level 20 and then use Storm Talents to take the opponent down. Force them into a fight where you have a talent advantage. It's always the dream in Heroes of the Storm. It's always the goal. You always want to fight with the talent advantage against your opponent. The reverse obviously is true too, so never engage into a battle when you don't have the same talent here. Always try to play it slow. It's always the safer option. But, well, Zeratul is still sitting up at the top. Could take the wave down. Sven is there too, so you need to be careful with this one. But the Immortal is spawning again. It's half a level. It's half a level that's missing for level 20. So it's a good position for Team Hype to be in. If they can just soak a little bit more. Zeratul, one more wave at the top. The problem is they don't have access to a lot of camps any longer, a lot of minions, because as you can tell, both of the lanes are aggressively pushed out, so there's not really a lot to be had here. So at least for the halftime show, it seems like Skoghsapor will be able to play this one out. There's a triple catapult at the bot lane. Ah, well, double. One got just eliminated. But the catapults at the bot lane still will do some work. Halftime show is taken by the red team for the very reason that I just mentioned. The blue team doesn't want to fight before they have their level 20. So now they're so close that they will get it. Catapults on the core, by the way. But I don't think they're going to be able to take this thing down. Li Ming also moved in for just one combo, and that's enough to take him apart. Careful. Arrow is missing completely, but Zeratul makes it out. And that was important, because level 20 doesn't do jack shit for you if you're playing a 4 versus 5. It's going to be a huge problem. So off we go. Right now, we have our setup. There's Muradin again with a light bomb, and Gia is about to go down, I wanted to say, but instead he turns it around, gets healed, and tries to come in with a kill. Parnax is about to be eliminated. Nicely done. Muradin is dead, and Gia just MVP already. He is coming in for kill after kill after kill with that double kill against Muradin and against Anduin. They are now in a position where they can take down the blue team's Immortal and push this out. They didn't have level 20. They're still winning the fight. They're winning the Immortal. Ana is using her massive wave clear to take down the catapults. And that will bring us into a position where there's a chance for Skoghsapor to push for keep. Even a bit of a fight attempt here. They're trying to get a kill, but instead they lose Zeratul. That doesn't help them at all. That's a staggered death right there. They were hoping with... Oh my god, what a beautiful arrow. That could be game. That's a death sentence right here. They had 2 heroes down, and since Ana was defending, they were hoping to jump in and get the quick damage connected so they can snipe a target, get a kill. Some of the heroes were low. The opposite happens, and now Gia's just still absolutely popping off here. He got so many kills, so many resets in these team fights. We have 36 kills in total, and they are going to try to go for core here, of course. And it is still a super strong Immortal, still has shields too. The keep is already down. And after Team Hype played an absolutely fantastic second game here for huge parts of it, they might just now lose with a 2-0 after all in this Heroes of the Storm series. And if Skoghsapor claims it, they move on to the grand final to face off against Hazu's team, as I mentioned previously. And this seems to be exactly what we're witnessing right now. The core about to go down. Nicely done. Skoghsapor, they take it. Li Ming, 71,000 damage. Gia popping off like a madman in this game and carrying his team to victory. Nicely done. GG and well played as the red team advances to the grand final.
Thank you everybody for watching the video today. I hope that you enjoyed the show and the commentary. And keep in mind that the spoiler protection that is going to run for the rest of the video is made possible by all the support on patreon.com. So guys, if you want to support my work, if you want to help me start new projects and keep the spoiler protection in place, please consider heading over to patreon.com/Khaldor. There's also a link in the YouTube description, and check that out. Thanks in advance, and see you guys next time with more esports coverage here on Khaldor TV. Have a great day.